Hello and welcome to the Random Pinoy Geek Podcast, the show where we geek out to 3 random topics until the timer runs out. I'm your random host JR, and with me are
Sushi
and Elvin.
We're friends and geeks who grew up in the Philippines, and in each episode, we hang out and talk about things that are near and dear to all our little geeky hearts. But before we start, if you would like to support the show and are a content creator ready to take the next step in your journey, check out episodify.com. They'll help you produce and edit any content you're creating. Whether it's audio or video, short form or long form, they do it all. That's episodify.com. Now on to the episode. So, today is New Year's Day. Happy New Year,
Happy
everyone.
New Year.
Are there holidays in New Year? Like other than New Year?
I don't think so. Like, there's Boxing Day, but that's like well before.
Isn't that Christmas?
Yeah, that's
the,
well
the day
before
after Christmas. Yeah.
New Year, I don't think there's
So
like.
but yeah. Anyway, Filipinos New Year. So yeah. Last week Christmas episode we forgot to mention lechon for whatever reason. I don't know why no one mentioned
Is
lechon,
lechon?
but people have lechon in New Year. So I'm just gonna talk about lechon.
Okay,
And you're making
I'm
me
gonna let you
hungry.
talk, but I have a really hot take about lechon. But go ahead.
Before you do your hot take, lechon. Why is lechon a geeky topic? Is it a geeky topic?
Well, geeks are known to be unhealthy, and there's nothing more unhealthy than fried roasted pork.
Says Elvin in a Mountain Dew shirt.
Yeah. Well,
There you go.
there's something that you need to fuel, and fried pork is a very powerful fuel.
we live off
Oh,
of
I know.
lard
Lechon
and
is
sugar.
not fried to be
Oh,
roasted.
yeah.
that's true. Roasted pork.
But
roasted pork.
no, but
Lard.
sorry. Let me rephrase that. Lechon does not have to be fried.
There's
it
a type
can
of
be
lechon.
fried.
Yeah, there's a type of
Mm.
lechon that's fried.
Mm.
So yeah, the typical lechon. I hope you're whoever you listening to this. I hope you're having your lechon right now. Whether it's like you just ordered it for the New Year, not New Year's Eve, or you just or it's leftovers from last night, which
Earlier today.
or earlier today, depending on when you're listening to this. But lechon. So let's start off with what's your favorite lechon and why, Elvin, do you hate lechon?
Oh, am I up already?
No, we're going with
Whoever,
sushi
yeah.
first. Sushi
Well,
first. Positive
first.
things first.
I don't have any specific maker, brand, or store for lechon, but I do love lechon belly from Cebu.
The lechon belly is because to me the lechon belly is the inferior lechon.
Really?
Because lechon belly is not real lechon.
How come?
In the you roast a pig for 12 hours sense of the word.
Oh.
'Cause
Well,
you-
I'm not sure how
'cause
they
you
cook
open-
lechon
Yeah, because
belly.
lechon belly is you buy pork belly or liempo.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to all you liempo lovers
Ah.
out there. Team liempo, here we go.
Yum, yum.
So yeah, pork belly is you can technically buy pork belly and
Separate,
marinate
and
it
then you
or buy
make
it
into-
marinated
Yeah.
as a pork belly, lechon belly option. Like here, for example, in this barangay right now, there's one guy who texts for pork belly, for lechon belly.
Can we have pork belly later?
It takes like 4 hours to cook is the
Okay,
thing. So
okay.
then you put it in the oven for like 2 to 4 hours and then that's
Well,
it.
lechon has a pork. There's a belly in the pork of a lechon. of a
Yeah,
whole
no, but
lechon,
the pork,
but the
the
pork
lechon belly,
belly,
that sushi is used to is actually not.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Lechon.
proper
It's more-
lechon.
No.
It's actually more of like a pancetta.
Yeah.
Because it's a
Yes,
rolled pork.
exactly.
Yeah. More of a pancetta.
And I suddenly remembered, is concilio?
Conchinillo.
Lechon?
Conchinillo is the
Conchinillo?
tiny lechon, right?
Yeah,
But conchinillo.
Conchinillo?
Yeah.
It
So is that
was called lechon de leche. I don't know why they had to change that because maybe the leche doesn't make sense.
Ah.
Well-
Is that proper lechon?
Well, yeah, it
Yes.
is. Yeah,
Oh,
well,
then I'll have that.
well, lechon de leche, because it's supposed to be like the young piglet because
Mhm.
it's fed on
Ah,
milk.
But now they say it's they call it something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know actually. Like
the
lechon,
difference, yeah.
lechon enthusiasts out there, please correct us. But I know there's no difference.
Well,
Except there's like
crispier,
Dominic Ochoa's
yeah, I was
cutting it with a
plate.
with a plate.
That's
No,
like
that's Marvin
that's more of-
Agustin.
Marvin Agustin, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it's more of like
Also,
a
it's
Mexican
also
thing or
Marvin
Latin
Agustin.
thing.
I think, yeah. I mean, that's what I've seen.
Because I actually thought I was gonna say Marvin Agustin, but I thought no, he's the ice cream guy.
Well, Marvin
But
is the
he is
chef,
also
right?
the ice cream guy. So
I'm now curious. What is a proper lechon? Is that a full-grown pig?
No.
No need.
Essentially, proper lechon is the lechon process, which is more than just roasting it. Or
Mhm.
in lechon belly standards, is just oven, right? But like proper lechon is you have it on a stick and you
Over a fire.
over a fire for like 12 hours or
I
something.
see.
8,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
And
yeah.
you're the whole time. I had a friend who he plays Magic. I'm sure Elvin met him at one point. Anyway, he plays Magic and he does lechon.
He cooks.
He cooks lechon for as a sideline because you actually
Oh.
get paid like 3 or 4 thousand to just cook the lechon.
Just
two,
one
two or
lechon.
three, something like that. Let's say 2, just to
Oh.
cook the lechon. But it's because it's a long process. Like
Yeah.
his joke is even by the time you're done, you're best friends with the lechon because you really watch it for that many hours and
You
you
spend time with it.
and you put like oil. I don't know, whatever you
It's a
spread.
marinade.
I think
Yeah,
they put a
whatever.
marinade or something.
You put
brush-
something
you brush it.
inside it. You put like some palok leaves and on and
Like
what spring
lemongrass.
onions, lemongrass,
Ah.
and stuff like that. But while it's cooking,
Yeah, I made
You're
that
supposed
mistake.
to-
I made the
Tanglad?
mistake of eating.
What is
Yeah,
that?
I made
Tanglad
the-
is
I made the
lemongrass.
mistake. Yeah, I made the mistake
Ah.
of eating the middle because I'm used to like
you just
stuffing.
eat everything you see.
No, because it's
Oh, because
stuffing.
you actually eat the turkey stuffing.
Yeah, because you eat turkey stuffing. Turkey
on
stuffing.
its own.
Yeah, I like turkey stuffing. But yeah, turkey stuffing is like kind of like a thing.
It's
and
food, yeah.
and then suddenly you had this, oh, these things are, there's also pieces of garlic in it. But then I realized, oh no, these are just aromatic. Some of these you don't really
Oh,
eat.
it has garlic. So
It has
you-
garlic.
Some of
You can
them at
eat.
least.
There is
The good ones.
there is a local lechon maker that I know that used to come from my school. And the type of lechon, I think Leonard's lechon is the name of the thing, or I can't remember. But his style of lechon is stuffed with like sausages. So that's where that's also another thing.
like
reason.
turducken levels.
Like a
of-
turducken
no.
thing. I was like, okay, let's take all of this pork out here, grind it, then make the sausages and put it
Sausage.
back inside the pork. And the thing is, it's not that I don't like lechon. I do like lechon. I actually, although I prefer lechon baka rather than lechon baboy. And
Eh.
my hot take with lechon is the fact that I actually don't think lechon is in the topmost echelon of Filipino food because lechon doesn't retain the same quality in like 15 to 30 minutes if it's not warm.
I mean, but that's like
pork.
you're. It's like saying cold steak is not good.
Well, that's the thing. I think it's sort of exposes the way that I eat food as well. I generally eat food when it's like a little bit cooler. And so
No, a
the
little
food-
bit cooler is fine.
But the quality of little bit cooler lechon and fresh.
I don't
like,
think you're getting your
smoking
lechon from the right places. Is the thing.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Maybe,
How many
maybe.
lechon
maybe.
places have you tried?
Me?
The only
How did-
lechon that actually works in that regard is the Cebu lechon. Cebu lechon I've tried multiple times, and even though they become cooler, like it's not as fresh as like freshly cut or freshly cooked lechon. It's still good, but of course it's very salty, saltier
Yeah,
than the
that's-
regular.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that's like everyone from Cebu says that Cebu lechon is the best until they try like LR's lechon or something,
Mhm.
which is just, in my opinion, the superior lechon. a
LR's
lot-
is from where? Like you can get it
near
in
Banaue.
I see.
We can get it today if we want.
Really?
Oh, no, not today, New Year's. It's impossible. You need to book it. Like if you're getting LRs for Christmas and New Year, you need to book it like at least 2 months in advance.
Oh.
There's just no way. Oh wait, no, sorry. Correction. You can get it if you fall in line. Like on New Year's Day, go to LRs, fall in line for like 3 hours, you can get some. Like a few kilos.
But
But if you want a whole one, at least 2 months in advance for Christmas and New Year.
queuing for
If-
LR's is still worth it though.
If you have nothing, if you're just gonna go there and sleep for 2 hours because you were, you slept at 4 a.m. from the New Year, then yeah, I wouldn't mind. But if it's
If other things to do, that's
Better
sort of like
book.
yeah, no,
that's-
I would no, because you could just go to Ellers on not a New Year and get lechon.
But that's my point. It's like the lechon has such a like this renowned thing going for it. Yeah, I can wait 3 hours for lechon. I can also just like order lengua or
It's
something.
the
It's like
it's
a festival. Yeah,
it's
I get that.
the
I get that.
the festiveness and
And I'm not saying
like you
that
can't put a Christmas tree in your house in June, but
true. I'm not saying that lechon is bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that how quickly the quality of lechon goes from like very good to just being okay or even less is pretty fast. But that's why I like the lechon baka, because lechon baka seems to be more resistant to this like tendency to degrade over time. And because I guess meat has just this extra flavor, so lechon baka works really well. Of course, you don't have the same crispy skin, but
I don't actually like the crispy skin. That's a weird thing about me.
Mhm.
I like my lechon skin chewy,
mhm,
so it just tastes better chewy.
Mhm.
I don't
you
know
don't like
why.
the glass. You don't like the glass.
It's not that I don't like it. I
Prefer.
prefer it a
Mm.
bit chewy, not to the point where you have to fight it.
Mhm.
But there's a chewy, there's this valley of where it gets to a point where it's chewy enough before it cuts off so you can't chew it. Like
Mhm.
it's chewy, but you can cut it with your teeth without effort.
Mhm.
That's the perfect
Or it's still
skin
soft.
for me. It's still soft but chewy, if
Mhm.
that makes sense.
I like it when it's just like a layer of fat underneath, but it's crispy, and then there's like this contrast
Because
of the
the
soft fat,
crispy
then the crisp.
skin actually doesn't taste like anything.
No, it doesn't.
It's the fat that tastes
Exactly.
right. The chewy skin has all the taste.
I get that. I get that. I like the contrast of the fat and the crispy.
And the fiber muscle thing.
Well,
They
no,
call it
but
sunulid in the
The
Philippines.
yeah, with the thing that at the
Yeah,
end.
the fibers thing.
But most of the time, like lechon doesn't really last that long. Like when I go to visit like relatives in the province, it's just like okay, this the first flush of lechon. After that, okay, get it ready for dinuguan.
Yeah, because
So,
that's part of the thing. Because
Yeah.
like fried liempo
Mhm.
versus fried lechon liempo is, I mean, like the lechon is just slightly better, but it's better. So it's like it's a luxury thing, especially with how much lechon prices are these days. But it's like paksiw. You have your fried lechon,
I
double
guess it's also
fried.
it has a lot of aromatics that really like bumps it up
Yeah, I mean,
versus because the regular liempo would just be marinated in like soy and garlic and
but it's
vinegar.
really good.
And shrimp.
So I mean, like
It's really
it's
good.
like the regular liempo versus lechon liempo. Oh, it's unfair because we're comparing liempo, right?
Of
If
course, of
we're
course.
comparing any other part of the pig, then lechon wins by a lot.
Yeah, the pata is like really good.
Yeah, like crispy pata versus lechon pata.
Oh, crispy pata
you
might
know,
win that because it's fried.
that's the thing,
The
right?
fried.
No, but my point is crispy pata versus fried lechon pata. Like lechon pata still wins probably if you fry it right, but by just like you don't need to spend the extra 600 per kilo for it to be lechon pata versus just crispy pata. That's the point, right? But again, it's New Year, it's Christmas, it's once in a
In a year.
not,
What's in a
not
year?
really. It's like actually pretty common, like because it's also your birthday, your brother's birthday.
It's a festive dish.
But yeah, it's a festive dish, and it's like it's the memories that come with the dish, blah blah blah. But yeah, so but no, but it's still a really good thing.
But do you guys like lechon baka or the other types of lechon? Lechon manok, lechon baka.
Because the thing is, I generally prefer beef to pork,
Mhm.
except for liempo. That's gonna depend on that's a fight. But any other part of
Except
the pork,
beef liempo is beef.
no,
belly.
pork liempo. I mean,
I know,
versus
Beef liempo is beef belly, right?
I don't even know that existed.
Beef belly?
Is a thing?
Yeah, beef belly is great.
I don't know.
It's just very fatty, so it's a fatty beef.
that I want to try.
Yeah, 'cause
Anything that's
it's what the
belly.
Muslims.
But
it's-
anything fatty is nice, right?
Yeah, it's what the Muslims use. That's what they called it beef bacon. So instead of like if the recipe calls for bacon part,
Uh-huh.
they use
The
beef
belly.
beef
I
beef
would
bacon instead.
definitely try that. Oh, and then yeah, for our non-pork
Eaters.
eating friends, I'm sorry for the lechon, but yeah, I mean lechon.
Yeah,
It's
a bit
lechon,
haram.
pork lechon and lechon baka are in the same tier. I think it's just lechon manok that's it's good, but
Unfortunate. But
you
it's
know,
small.
it's B tier.
Yeah, but it's so readily available. Like it's so
Yeah,
ubiquitous.
and it's also I think it's almost a daily. It's not daily,
You
but
can, but you can.
If you had money, you can.
Yeah.
So
You have money and lots of cholesterol medicine. You can have it every day.
I mean, if you had lots of money, then you could buy your
Cholesterol
anyway.
medicine.
Close, closing arguments. Lechon is good. LRs sponsor us.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
I wouldn't mind free lechon. Like
Yeah.
you say, lechon is bad or not as good until we get free lechon, and then we'll see.
Oh, I'm not saying that it's not. I never
Not
said
as
it was
good.
bad. I'm just saying it's not as good.
Anyway, Sushi, what's your New Year's topic?
This episode is making me so hungry, and my topic is actually still about food. Like, since New Year is really festive, right? And diets are forgotten. Do you guys prepare food? Like,
Mhm.
personally prepare food for New Year's Eve? So, what is your festive food?
Like personally, I cook it.
well,
or, you know.
prepare it. Yeah. Even if you just buy the ingredients. But you serve it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prepare it, serve it, however you like.
We,
What is your festive food?
we have a tradition in our family where we have like a dinner New Year's Eve, but not Eve like near midnight, but the dinner around 7 or p.m. We have like a Chinese dinner, and it's specifically no. There's a specific type of soup that we serve,
Wow.
which is like pork legs. It's in a soup with, I believe, chestnuts.
Are they roasting in an open fire?
No, they're boiling in the soup. Chestnuts, cabbages.
Do you go to
um,
Quiapo to get the chestnuts?
No, we just go to like the local market to get the
Oh, can you?
chestnuts.
There are
Yeah.
chestnuts?
I wasn't.
I-
I
back
was
in the
under the
day-
impression that
back
Quiapo is
in-
the only place you can
No,
get.
we
chestnuts.
like back in the day, we were just like getting it from the wet market like a few days before. Essentially, it's like this soup that my ama, our grandmother, always made for my angkong, which is my grandfather.
Mm.
And then when he passed, she still continued to make it. We continued to make it for her. And then when we was like, "Hey, here's your favorite soup," and then she said, "I hate that soup. I was just cooking it for your grandfather. I hated that soup." I was like,
What
"Okay,
a revelation.
just
Wait, what,
revelations."
is it good?
It's nice. It's nice. It's very rich. It's like a
Why does she hate it though?
no. She doesn't like soup. Just doesn't like soup. It's kind of like a it's like a porky nilaga or nilaga.
Porky nilaga.
It's a porky nilaga without the pepper and a little bit more of because there's like there's like this
Nutty flavor.
I
Because of
guess
the-
So it's nutty bulalo.
It's kind of like bulalo
How,
in that
how long do you
sense.
cook it for? Like 8 hours?
The whole day. The whole day is like you start in the
like
morning.
At least 8 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just really soft and very
Yeah, so it is
um,
nutty bulalo.
unctuous.
Sounds like pale kare-kare. I don't know.
No, it's nutty bulalo. It's
Yeah,
literally nutty bulalo.
bulalo is like because it has also like the cabbage and stuff,
Ah,
and
Yeah. So it's just bulalo with chestnuts.
kind of like that.
Yeah,
I
you-
believe that I think they also put in like some Chinese hebi, I think, and some other stuff.
Like you
I
put
can't
siomai
remember.
in it.
No. Although my
I
grandfather,
mean, I would do that.
my
Actually.
grandfather had a propensity to put spaghetti in nilaga or in bulalo.
No, but
some
like,
reason.
But serious talk, putting siomai in that doesn't sound bad,
I agree. And because
right?
if it's a clear thick broth that's really
or
hearty, like
wonton
a,
at least.
like a you put in a wonton or some other dumpling, seems like it's a really nice thing.
Mm.
But that was sort of like a thing that we had, and we continued to have like some sort of soup, usually in the New Year, and then
I'd be sad if what we had for New Year was soup. I mean, nothing against soup lovers out there, but I'd be sad.
Well, it's not only soup; it's one of the things because
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
lot of things that you serve.
Mhm.
I would never eat soup in a festive occasion because I want the belly space.
Well, the Chinese thing is like soup is like a course in the celebration dinner of a lariat. There's always going to be soup. There's always
Part-
going to be
of the
part
meal.
of the meal. Yeah, and that particular soup is like the thing that we did I can remember that every time we have New Year, that's kind of like what comes across. But yeah, that's like the soup. There's because you have all of these other meals, but that's the one that sort of comes to mind when you talk about traditional or things that we prepare.
That's a Chinese dish,
Yeah,
right?
I guess it's a
Do,
Chinese.
do you
dish.
remember the name?
No, not at all. Like,
Chestnut bulalo.
yeah, I
Bula
don't know.
chestnut.
I don't know what it is.
But it's literally bulalo with chestnuts, right?
Kinda
Or is there
like-
anything else?
Like a pork. It's a pork treasure soup, I think. Like
Oh,
But do
wow.
you use charcoal, no? Just
No.
regular So it's not. It doesn't have the bulalo-ness of bulalo.
But still rich soup.
People do serve soup during New Year. Like local, typical Filipinos, they serve sopas.
We don't because
Some.
no one. No, because our macaroni thing is a macaroni salad,
Yeah, same
which
with me.
has macaroni, chicken,
Mhm.
a lot of mayonnaise, typical stuff you chop like carrots, onions,
Relish. Do you put
relish. Yeah. Ours is not as sweet. It's not the one where you have raisins. I don't like the one with raisins because it's a sweet macaroni. It's like, what are you? Are you dessert, or
Dessert.
food? And it's just no. If you're a guy that tries this with raisins, no offense, but try it without and make it less sweet. Put some salt. It tastes better.
this is really making me hungry. Well, that's
It's your topic. You chose it.
Yeah, but I think that's one of our things. But like I think because like remember the Christmas gatherings we talked about last week where we had like 1 million people going to my
Yeah.
uncle's house. My uncle is I don't want to say he's a chef because technically to be a chef you need to like a chef is a title given to you by a restaurant. So he was like it's
Like
like
a
saying
cook.
you're a manager, right?
Yeah.
It's
So
not
I
really
guess
like
chef is a profession. A title.
no, he works in the kitchen. He has
Oh.
his own thing, but it's people are a bit touchy with who you call chef. So let's
Alright.
just say he's a cook. He's a great cook. He's dead
Alright.
now. God rest his soul. From lung cancer. He smoked 2 packs a day. So you guys stop smoking.
From stress?
No,
From
he just
cooking?
smokes 2
Oh, okay.
packs a day. Anyway, he made a lot of embutido. Is I think the kind of signature dish he has. Like he has a lot of he has breaded chicken, which he
Does
marinates in Sprite,
does
the
his
macaroni salad.
does his embutido have raisins?
The embutido does have raisins,
Yeah, that's a thing.
but I took them.
Do we have embutido that doesn't have that
I think raisins is
meatloaf?
yeah.
Is
If
that
you remove
meatloaf?
the raisins,
Yeah.
it's just meatloaf.
It becomes
Well, when you're talking about like deceptive salads, my
Salads.
because it like because
An
raisins
embutido
in
is not a
I know
salad.
it's not a salad, but raisins inside like macaroni
Macaroni.
salad is kind of like a thing that people don't like.
Really?
You-
It's not
you
just
take a-
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but here's the thing: the thing that
Oh, wait, sorry. Our salad though, which doesn't have raisins because I hate the raisins, has pineapples.
and that's fine.
Team
like,
raisin, team pineapple.
no, the
I
worst
also didn't eat the pineapples.
the worst one is actually the potato salad that has apple. I
because you
hated
don't
that.
know if you're eating.
Yes.
Eating apple or potato.
Because it's okay, so it has a mayonnaise dressing, so it's like white as well, and so you have mayonnaise dressing, you have potatoes and apples all cut in similar sizes. Actually, no, not just that. You had apples, potatoes, and cheese cubes in
Oh my
the
God,
mayonnaise
that's so
sauce.
confusing.
So
Wait,
it's like,
what would you rather bite into?
I'd rather bite into a potato,
Not the apples?
not an apple. No, like it's
Huh.
it's a savory salad that has apples for some reason.
So you don't want to take a break from a potato and then just
I want. It's okay if I had a choice.
To be fair,
I
I'd
see.
eat a kilo of French fries.
Yeah, I think you eat
Like
eat
just French
potato.
fries.
Then from the time to time you eat a little. But the thing is, you don't know. And even when you put it in, it's like,
deceptive.
is this
Okay.
is this? You only know when you bite into the thing.
Mhm.
It's like potato or apple or cheese.
cheese?
Wait, I'm trying to think of something that does this that I really hate. And the thing is, the thing you bite into by accident is luya.
Oh yeah.
Isn't
That happens a lot.
Goto?
Yeah, in arroz
Tinola.
caldo or no. It's worse in the
Lugaw.
porridges. Yeah,
porridge.
because when the porridge has garlic slivers also.
Oh yeah, and then
So
it's-
when you
yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
so when you get the garlic, I know because I that happened to me too. Oh, fresh garlic. Oh no, ginger.
No, I know what I'm remember the is it paksiw?
Paksiw. Paksiw has ginger.
Isn't it? No.
I don't remember that.
Or it's a soup, it's a soupy thing.
So
Not
it's not
soupy, not
it's not
Like
porridge.
porridge. Like porridge.
It's not porridge.
It's like arroz caldo.
No, no,
or
no.
Tinola,
lugaw.
not.
I think it
Tinola
might
has-
be tinola.
But it's just that tinola isn't really known for the big garlic pieces.
Yeah, but
No, it's not paksiw. It's something like paksiw where
Mhm.
it has meat,
Mhm.
like a lot of meat, and then there's no. But the thing is, the ginger kind of looks like the meat
Oh, okay.
Ah,
because
Wow,
the ginger is smooshed.
I feel like I
Okay.
know this as well.
Mm.
Yeah, right. It's a common dish that we all eat. We just can't remember it. But yeah, the ginger is smooshed, so it kind of looks like the meat. And then you bite into it thinking it's meat, and then it's
That's terrible. It's
that
like
is terrible.
deceptive food is really bad, especially when you're like celebrating. It's like, or it's like early in the morning. You don't have time to think about things. Okay, is this salad? Nope, it's an apple.
Yeah.
And like you had a piece of steak, nice steak. Now I need a nice piece of apple. Sorry, a piece of potato. Then you just bite into an apple. It's like,
Do you prepare potato salad
no,
or no?
no.
Do you buy? I think I
No,
know.
well, I don't prepare. My mother makes.
Can't
the
you
potato salad.
request lesser apple? Or
That would be-
separate apples.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like people. That's kind of like people's expectations already.
Nice.
So I don't want to like
Like
push my.
deconstructed potato salad
Yeah.
where you're just given potatoes, apples, and mayonnaise.
And the cheese cubes in a separate
Yeah,
bowl.
as when you
Samgyup
older-
styles.
yeah, the older you are, you generally don't wanna you wanna avoid that because isn't that like a very kid thing to do? I don't want to eat the salad.
Really?
I only want to eat the potato, and then they're just gonna give you like the one with the potato, and then
Going back to brats.
yeah, you have like one for kids and then one for the adults, and the adults just eat it as normal. Like
But no, adults found a way around this by doing the samgyup thing where you just make your own stuff.
Deconstructed.
Deconstructed stuff. Yeah.
yeah, but
Make your own.
that's sad. How about you, Sushi?
Well, I do love fruit salads during festive seasons and New Year. And
What's in your fruit salad?
well, I do have grapes and apples in my fruit
Oh
salad.
wow, do you have strawberries and
No strawberries. The typical,
grapes?
yeah, grapes.
No, that's
I
not
cut
the
them in-
typical fruit salad.
Really? Apples? Not. I don't like
Apples,
buko.
yeah.
I
Apples,
don't.
yeah.
I don't
No,
like
buko and
buko.
buko and fruit salad is a no.
I hate it
I feel very like I'm not saying gonna say poor, but unsophisticated
when
because my fruit salad is macaroni.
your
start
fruit
with
salad has macaroni.
macaroni, then the fruit cocktail bottle,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
then mayonnaise.
Well, yeah.
Tada!
No, our fruit salad is the fruit cocktail bottle,
Mayonnaise,
condensed milk,
and then condensed
no
milk.
mayonnaise.
All-purpose cream. Do you
Some
guys put
cream,
Yeah,
cream
some
milk.
Cream.
So it's a proper dessert.
Yeah.
Oh, the dessert version.
Mm.
And my fruit salad, when I prepare it,
but
it's
sushi's
really
has grapes.
soup form.
You
it's
know?
the soup form.
Very soupy, very
Yeah,
wet.
It's
very
the superior fruit that Jack the Ripper used to lure prostitutes and kill them. It's
What?
that
What?
fancy.
What?
I do also have cherries on
What do
mine.
you mean what? Oh, you didn't know about the grape thing?
I
oh,
also
grapes.
don't.
Okay, I thought like fruit salad. Salad.
No,
I
grapes.
didn't know Jack the Ripper
It's
made fruit
it's
salad.
it's Jack
It's like
the
Jack the Ripper made fruit salad.
Jack the Ripper.
To lure- Hello, lady of the night. Look at this fine fruit salad.
Jack the Ripper would get me especially if
had
it's
grapes.
milky,
Your milky,
soupy.
soupy milk salad.
with Alaska condensed milk.
Yeah, that's true. That's like that. Oh, do you? Here's a very interesting question that some of our foreign audience members might be confused or surprised
Tender
by.
juicy hot dogs.
Did you? No, for the fruit salad.
Oh,
Goodness.
speaking
Isn't
of
that
tender
crazy?
juicy hot dogs, the embutido we made, it's
It
the,
contains.
it's the usual one, right?
Uh-huh.
Ground beef,
Yeah.
or pork, or
Yeah.
a mix, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Usually
Eggs,
mix, yeah.
Mhm.
boiled eggs, and
Yeah.
hot dogs and cheese, right?
Oh,
The only secret-
Okay.
You cannot use any A or B tier hot dog. It has to be the
Tender.
S tier tender
Tender
juicy hot
juice.
dogs. No exceptions.
Okay. You need a very good hot dog.
And ang tanong ba Ajinomoto, I guess. I don't
Yeah, I guess. But for the fruit salad, so going back to the question that some of our Western viewers might be confused with, do you put cheese on your fruit salad?
Oh yeah, I forgot that. I do put grated cheese
There you go.
and then cubed
Cubed and-
cheese.
because that's actually a thing that's like very unusual in the West.
Oh,
Like are the desserts,
that's gross.
like the
What?
desserts, the cheese isn't really placed in desserts.
In cheesecake?
Not generally, not generally. Put
I
in
hate
desserts.
cheese in cheesecake. I hate cheese in.
So you just like cake.
Yes, chocolate triple, quadruple, quintuple,
Chocolate cake.
sextuple,
Cake.
chocolate cake. Yeah, but
Ah.
our fruit salad didn't have cheese. It's really just dessert.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
And then-
the cheese is part of the dessert.
Well,
No.
No, but sushi apparently
I'll-
does.
yeah, I put cheese in mine.
And
I'll
don't
have
get
you
me-
guys try it. I'll make
Cool.
Don't
some
get
for
me
you.
wrong. I love cheese. I'm one of the people who think Spiral Buffet is actually worth the money because of the cheese alone.
cheese room because of
yeah,
the cheese
because
room.
of
yeah.
cheese room alone. But cheese on fruit salad, no. Anyway,
Oh, I'm sure we'll be able to discuss more of that in the future.
Well, the sweet dessert, it comes with the. Suddenly, you have the salty cheese. So
Mhm.
there's
it's
a
okay.
twist.
But like
Nice contrast.
you know, like cheese ice cream.
I
oh,
see.
love
Yeah, yeah.
cheese ice cream.
No,
So it depends on the person.
That's true,
It's your
that's true.
preference.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but I'll still have you guys try.
No,
my fruit
I'm
salad.
okay with cheese ice cream, but the cheese ice cream with actual pieces of cheese.
Cheese.
I love that.
No,
See, it's,
Okay.
it's
But
a
yeah.
personal preference.
Yeah. So, what final
I'm from
thoughts?
an island.
Final thoughts there, Sushi, regarding New Year foods?
Well, New Year foods. Let's forget diets. That's it.
Yeah, it's true.
I actually don't get fat New Year's because you don't eat rice.
Just pure
You
But-
just pure
proteins.
So I
lechon.
guess I get fat because of sugar.
Yeah, because of sugar. Yeah.
Mhm.
So get fat with the lechon and you know.
That's
Anyway.
the topic.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, for my topic, it really involves the something.
But you know what else is nice and sweet?
What?
I didn't have
What's
nothing.
nice and sweet?
Episodify.com. If you need someone to help edit videos, podcasts, shorts, or whatever other projects, Episodify can help with that. They offer different packages and provide discounts when you buy more hours and lechon. So if you're just starting out and would benefit from some professional assistance, or you just want to make your job easier, give them a call. Thanks, Episodify.com. Now back to Elvin.
Yeah. So we have a lot of discussions about food, especially during the holidays. But one other thing that was really big part of I'm not sure about your childhoods, but of my childhood was fireworks.
Yes.
Exactly. I remember waking up when I was a kid in Metro Manila, that when you woke up the next day, the 1st of January, it looked like a war zone.
Oh.
A haze over the city.
Yeah.
Like,
we don't have that now.
yes, yeah, like a haze over the city. Like, I remember there's like the smell of burning rubber,
Yeah, gunpowder, I guess.
gunpowder. But if you blow your nose, you realize just how much fireworks occurred in your vicinity.
Dirty.
So yeah, very
It's
dirty,
blackened.
very dirty. But it kind of gives you a feeling like, wow, that was such a big thing that happened. Because like fireworks in the Philippines especially are crazy because then we name our fireworks. The fireworks in the
Right.
US in the different countries,
Oh, they do. They also name it.
I'm sure, but they don't name as a goodbye Philippines.
Yeah,
Super lolo.
They're like,
like
dragon breath. Something,
Yeah,
something.
like
So, yeah.
1,000 years of pain.
Yeah.
That's a good name for fireworks.
Oh, but we actually didn't have the big fireworks in our island, which comes up a lot. No, but we had so here's the most surreal thing I woke up to New Year's morning was because we lived next to, well, not next to, we lived next to apartments, and after that is a big lot until their house of rich people, like really rich people, like ridiculously rich people.
Oh.
Anyway, so what it wasn't like every year, or maybe it was, I don't know, I don't remember, but there was one specific year I remember when I woke up, went out, and then there was nowhere you could step outside that you weren't stepping on paper from
Yeah.
from the Cinturón ni Judas.
The streets would be like filled with those
Like,
papers.
and I'm
Debris.
and I'm
Yeah,
not
the debris.
exaggerating. There would be like 6 inches of paper
Mhm.
on the street.
Yeah.
Like 6 inches thick.
Thick. All right.
Like
Confetti.
yeah, it's like it's just brown. The streets were
Uh-huh.
brown.
Well, actually, the streets were like multicolored because remember, there's like
Now remember our
different
island
fireworks.
only.
oh
had-
yeah, so sorry,
Cinturón ni Judas, your island.
because there's the Cinturón of Judas, of course. There's the fountains, of course.
yeah,
Roman
the fountains.
candles. The Roman candles that have there's the candle, the sparklers, and then the Roman candles. The Roman candles, they're the ones that shoot
Yeah.
things. Yeah, exactly. Those are the ones that
That's
shoot.
what they call that.
That's what the Roman candles. Yes. There's the Cinturón ni Judas, the belt of Judas.
Judas Belt.
Yes, and the bigger it
It's like
is,
it's a Castlevania reference. I don't know.
yeah, it's the bigger they are, the better. And so I have a vivid memory of my father because we live in like a little cul-de-sac ish street, and then there's like far away from the houses, he'd put a very big Judas belt there.
Oh.
Then he'd light it and then start running. It's like an action movie. And then behind him suddenly it starts exploding. Pam, pam, pam.
It's like Bruce
And-
Willis.
Exactly, and there's like because for our international friends, the Judas belt essentially is just like a string of fire of exploding
Crackers?
crackers.
Yeah,
It's
But it's
essentially
bigger
a
ones, though.
string of firecrackers in 4 parallel and then series, like 1,000 series.
Yeah, yeah, and then just
essentially.
across an entire street and just exploding. And then like my father would say, like, as we grew older and then became, we become more financially conscious. It's like, oh, you're just burning money.
I
when
mean,
you're throwing. You've always been burning money, but
No, the thing is with our fireworks versus everywhere else, ours is actually the least beautiful.
Because
like
it's just noise.
Yes.
No
back
visual.
then,
Back
right?
then,
Back then in the early 90s, late
Mhm.
80s, it literally was just
Just
noise
noise.
except
Just
for
noise.
the one fountain that you could afford.
yeah,
And the
fountain-
sparklers.
sparklers.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, these last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember watching, like, after you see the countdown on TV and the midnight, like the countdown of different shows, then you'd move to the evening news where you'd see all the people that are in the emergency
Oh
room.
gosh,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's kind of like part of the New Year things, like just
Yeah.
see people.
Oh,
That my
did you
grandfather-
actually light fireworks?
No, I was too much of a coward to
I-
light fireworks.
I have never lit not even one.
The closest thing I've come to is Watusi. Watusi is a
Oh yeah,
forbidden,
Watusi is like yeah.
forbidden.
and then you eat it.
Yeah, that's the thing. So Watusi is like a kid's.
Oh, you don't
toy.
know what?
I don't-
Oh my
I don't know that you eat it.
No, you're
I
not
know what- I
supposed
know
to.
what
But
to
a lot
say.
of people
Okay.
die because of eating
Oh,
A lot of
okay.
kids die.
it.
So
Kids, yeah.
Ah.
Watusi,
Kids
back,
are people.
back in the day, Watusi was these little fireworks that were like bright red.
Yeah, the triangular.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You throw it.
That
No, they're not triangular, they're
That,
sticks.
that's different. That's
Sticks. Oh, that's
sticks.
different.
Yeah, that they're in gum wrappers, which
I
is why.
see,
So they're like
that's why.
silver paper.
Mhm.
They come inside, and then there's 2 ways that you can light it. Well, 3 ways to be fair. One is
that
you.
that where you scratch it?
Yes,
on
That's
the
one.
arm?
That's
yes,
one.
That's one way. You scratch it with your hand. That means you're cool. You're like a grown-up kid because you scratch it. Yeah, because you put your hand near death.
Oh,
Right.
wow. Risk
then-
going to the ER.
Yeah, or you get it, then you put it next to fire, like
I
a candle. Then you throw it, and it starts burning. Or if you're like me and you're a
You
coward,
use your mighty
you,
kid.
you put it underneath your
Your mighty kid.
slippers.
No, you
Still.
don't. You're not your mighty kids.
No, my slippers.
just
and then
slippers.
You just you
Step
you
on it?
step
Oh,
on it
you
and then
didn't
you
have
drag
mighty
it.
kids when you were young.
No.
You're so high class.
Yeah, well, we're in Manila, so I guess maybe
No,
that's maybe
mighty
the
kid
reason.
is the. I don't know.
But
I'm not familiar with Mighty Kid.
Mighty kid is like the Habayanas of local shoes.
Ah, I see.
oh well, mine didn't have a name, so maybe that's like.
It might be a mighty kid.
Might
maybe.
be, maybe.
Then there'll be like other things. They just have different names.
Or I guess in because you're a bit older, so
Mhm.
maybe under your Spartans
maybe.
right? Or Islanders.
There's like they're the names of the cards of the fireworks were so crazy, like giant bawang or giant garlic.
Yeah.
Those are like
atomic bomb, atomic triangle, Bin Laden,
That's
Super
why a lot of
Lolo.
The Bin
accidents.
Laden is one like yeah.
yeah. Goodbye Napoles.
Do we still
The
have
Super
those?
Yolanda. Yeah, those are
Those are
actually
those are
People
like
still have those?
those are when you know it's bad when they name it after Bin Laden and,
And,
Super Yolanda.
A
Hello
typhoon.
Colombia.
What?
Those
Hello?
different. Yeah. So
Some of them are weird,
yeah, and even
but it's just the size, right?
exactly, they're just different size and names, like just crazy things. And I remember as a kid just gathering like Watusi to
Mhm.
make my own fireworks, and I put in like a little like a wrapper of a newspaper wrapper, and then I'd light it and like Watusi explosion, and then it just pops.
The closest I came to fireworks, me lighting fireworks is the sprinklers.
Mhm.
'Cause
Yeah, the
they're,
sprinklers are nice
yeah.
because it's pretty. It's pretty.
Well,
Also, it's safe.
Yeah, that's true. And then, but have you guys, since you guys were in, you were in the province, did you
Island.
light? Did you light
Because
a?
Bulacan is a province.
That's true. Did you use the cannon? Did you guys
The bamboo cannon?
the
Yeah,
bamboo
we had that.
cannon? The bamboo cannon.
You,
My
you put
son
lighter
does.
fluid.
my son does.
So did they still put lighter fluid?
I,
Singer oil.
No. I think they have. I'm not sure.
A different
Do they
propellant
3D
put a-
print them?
they put a liquid. I'm not sure what
Lighter
liquid is
fluid, yeah,
that.
that's it.
So it's possible.
Like Tanduay.
When
Red
I
horse.
Red horse. A high proof liquor.
gosh, you guys are
Lambanog.
you guys are on the safe side during when lighting fireworks. When I was 15, I almost had my own encounter and brought to the hospital because
my.
do you know the quitis? I
Mhm.
don't know
Yeah.
how.
Oh, you held it?
No, I had a bunch of them. I lit one up. It should be in a series,
Yeah.
but then it fell down and
Yeah,
it targeted
Oh.
me and it burned my pants.
Oh, I've seen
That's
that.
why that's the last time that I light my own fireworks.
I
I'm
think that's a
afraid.
pretty common thing because as a kid, I remember I burned my foot.
With the Watusi.
Not Watusi. No. I think I.
That's what you get for
'cause
not
I
using
don't
my
remember
kid.
it. I don't remember it, but it's my parents told me that when I was a kid, a fountain
Oh,
fell
fell
down,
down. Uh-huh.
and that hit it. It fell down near my foot, and
That
it
makes
sort
sense.
of burned my foot
Yeah.
when I was a kid. So it was like, oh, okay. I don't remember that, so that's fine. I don't remember, but I can tell you, like my grandfather lost his fingers because
Oh, gosh.
my dad was throwing like the triangles. What are those things called? The triangle
The
ones that
fi-
explode a lot.
Yeah.
The lot of
Libintador
exposures.
is that's the generic
I
term
guess,
for
yeah.
all of them.
So
but
it's those. He
one
was like
star, 2 star, 3 star.
he'd
Oh.
like light them and throw them, make big noises. And then my grandfather like saw him light one, and they were still talking to his brother, to my uncle, and he's just holding it, and it's like burning. And then my grandfather just grabbed it from him and was gonna throw it away. But I guess he had like he was eating
Sticky.
something sticky,
Mhm.
and so when he threw it, it sort of stuck a little bit, so it didn't travel
Oh,
very
no.
far
Because of
and
Suman.
exploded. So my grandfather's last two fingers are actually stumps.
Because of eating while
Yeah,
But
well,
it was
using fireworks.
it was something he
Like my dad.
rescued.
My dad.
most
yeah,
of
yeah,
most of the problems actually come from, like, some of them don't explode,
Uh-huh.
don't go off when they're on the floor, and
Yeah,
kids would pick
pick
them
it up.
There are kids like the
Street kids.
less fortunate street kids. What
Street
they do is
urchins,
go around the, not even actual urchins, like these have families, but
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they in our place at least, they would go around looking for those that didn't explode to like open them and get and make
The
experiments with them or
Powder.
light them again.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes those things explode late, and that's like a big reason for
Injuries,
Accident.
stuff. Yeah.
yeah. And then that's why the day I mentioned where the state is just a sea of brown,
Uh-huh.
like I wouldn't step on them because there might be live ones. I don't know.
True, that's true.
Yeah.
And that's scary. Are we still allowed to light big fireworks? Like personal fireworks in our streets?
I
Not
think,
like legally, not
No, I don't
anymore.
think
Not
so.
anymore.
I think it has to.
But
the
no one
fireworks are-
listens. I can
Yeah.
tell you the neighbors from outside
Yeah.
number alley something they're gonna have
They're
fireworks.
still-
People still do fireworks, and it's kind of like it's nostalgic, I guess. But it's especially if you have pets, it's a thing that you need to be careful of nowadays.
Of-
Like you need to make sure that they're not exposed to something that overstimulates them. But it's kind of like part of the tradition because we need, like, the noises are supposed to drive away evil spirits.
I was gonna ask that.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, that's kind of like
The belief.
the belief. Yeah, they replaced. That's why they replaced fireworks with torotots. Like the
Ah.
little trumpet
I
things.
play drums in New Year.
Yeah, to make noises. So
I
you're supposed
prefer
to.
that.
So you like turn on all the lights, you open all of the doors, and then
Uh-huh.
you start making
Making
lots of
noise.
noises at the time.
Yeah, because like the other thing is, like, behind you is a 4-stack Marshall with a JCM 800, which can, like, would literally bleed your ears if you're next to it and in full volume. Like the New Year's the only
Time
time
you
that
use.
you could actually do that.
I prefer that rather
Like
than.
you could play it not in full volume and get something, but you wanna.
Do you guys encounter motorcycles revving?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of
The
course.
neighbor in number.
Okay. I think,
Also, you have in the street.
No, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same family of. I know.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
don't,
without the pipe and then broom broom broom. Yeah. And then the car horn. I
Yeah,
guess the
the
car
car
horns are
horns,
less.
that's okay. Yeah.
That's less.
But I remember back in the day, I remember like in the streets, there'd be not just the noises, but there'd be burning tires.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That-
for the smoke.
the smoke, and then they're
Oh.
also you need to use that to light the fireworks and then throw it elsewhere. Like they light it in the burning wheel, the burning
That's
tire
not
wheel.
good for your
That's not
lungs,
good.
right?
No, as I mentioned, you'd have like of your when you blow your nose.
Yeah,
There-
you have black soot.
Yeah, so you black soot because it's that's what it was, and so
My gosh.
that was New Year. New Year was the explosions, the streets filled with smoke.
But
So
I'm
it's like,
thankful that fireworks are lessened now. I did have
Kinda.
a throat.
Mhm.
I did encounter something with my
Mhm.
throat
Mhm.
because of fireworks.
oh yeah, it's much better now. It's just like this haze of, I guess, nostalgia.
And then and the fireworks now we actually have the nice,
pretty one,
the expensive and pretty ones instead of the cheap noise makey ones.
Just noise. Yeah.
Just noise, yeah.
So, like
Exactly.
even back home in our island.
In your island,
yeah, like my brother last year had that, and it was
just noise.
no the pretty
Just
ones.
the pretty ones.
They
Oh
already
yeah,
had it.
the pretty ones are nice, and so I guess.
No, but they're available now in the Philippines.
Oh
is
yeah,
what I
that's
mean.
true. That's true.
Like
That's the
before,
fact-
There are
they're like
more.
even if you wanted to before, you had to import them from the states,
I-
so you had to be like
Yeah.
filthy rich to do it.
yeah, and so I guess that's a good thing when it comes to like the fireworks culture that we have here in the Philippines. Over time, it's become a little bit more refined, and I think that's good for
Less
kids.
people in hospitals.
Less
That's
people in
always
hospitals is always good. Yeah.
good. All right, so that's our show. Thanks for listening to the Random Pinoy Geek podcast. This has been JR with Sushi and Elvin, and remember, it's okay to geek out as long as you know when to stop. Happy New Year!
Yay, 2024.